All right, kids, another video. I've had my YouTube channel for about 2 months, trying to see if I could do anything with it. My views are just way up. Um, the short videos will spike and then they kind of go away. The ones that have been consistent have been the driving ones, which I just kind of made for the heck of it. And now I'm going to try to do a little nicer job here. This is Merlin Olsen Park here in Logan, Utah. Merlin Olsen is the most famous son of Cache Valley, football player for USU, Los Angeles Rams, and he went on to be a commentator and an actor. And that was previously called the Pioneer Park. I'm going to go to Sardine Canyon, and so I'm going to just cut this off in two bits here. About 20 minutes is the most I think I want to go. I don't know if people watch the whole video or not, but that's the thing that I've learned is that almost no one watches the full. You just kind of count on it. It's called engagement. Especially with the short ones, they're just flipping in front of you, and you have to see, if it's an interesting enough skin disease, or those toenails are gross enough, or the ticks are bad enough. Anything they can get to have you stay there for a millisecond longer. All right, this is kind of a fun situation here. Maverick is the leading gas and go mini market. They actually do a pretty good job, but we're at their two. It's like a Starbucks, one on the left, one on the right. So we'll see the one on the right. They actually do have a different beer selection, I found out. For a summer, I worked at Crumb Brothers Bakery, which is just down the street here, 4 blocks. And after I'd ride my bike home and get a nice 6-pack of beer to go with my bread and pastries. I'm glad to see that basically it's going on by someone who really cares, which is Amber and her partner. And they're doing a fantastic job. Unpaid plug. And she hasn't given me any freebies, but she was really good to hire me. All right, so it's 9:16 in the morning here. And it is the 6th of January 2026. Up here is the Super 8 Motel, which if you watch my documentary, The Cost of Being Different, you might recognize. Stayed there several times. I wouldn't rule out ever staying there again. It's the cheapest place in town, but it's okay. There's stuff around, but you got to be real careful crossing the street here. This street is problematic, as an acquaintance used to say. So many people going through this. 160,000 people live in this valley, and so many people going through every day up to Bear Lake, etc. Starts to mellow out a little bit out here once you're out town. Town also doubles in size during when school's on. USU, my alma mater, full disclosure. I don't know if they gave me the best education, but it was sure cheap. Rip John Anderson. You can check out my John Anderson videos here. Here too. You know, I think people have always said, "Who's he? Who's he talking to? Who is he making these things for?" Now we know. I'm not a golfer, but there's a beautiful golf course over here, Logan River, which basically Logan River goes throughout the valley. It goes kind of straight down and it starts meandering. And then right up here to the right is a dog park. I had my dog up here, Lucy, and she came here. One of my friends brings his dog here all the time. But Logan is not a particularly dog-friendly place. I have a theory that people who are in agricultural settings are different about animals. It's one of the bigger employees in the valley. I'm not exactly sure what they do. I think they may make some kind of test tubes or something. This other one too, Sativa, which you don't want to confuse with the other company up here, Indica. Here's a True Value hardware store, and that they're putting a new True Value into where the old Joann's was, which we were hoping for a Trader Joe's, but you know, they said the best I can do is Ace Hardware. I mean, strategically, it's a good place because the Home Depot and the Lowe's are a couple miles away, and there's a lot of people around there. Well, this is going to work out pretty good here for this first bit. I'm going to stop here, and then we'll start again and go through Sardine. So I was interested to see here after 2 months that 40% of my audience is out of the United States, which I thought was good. And then only a third of the people watch the whole things. But considering everything, it's okay. They can come back and watch them. And the stats on YouTube are just amazing. I decided that I had too much of my social media with Meta, and Meta is fucked up in a lot of ways. And Instagram, I think it is losing its sparkle. It's a great way to go, though, but it went from, I thought, just like sharing a photo and putting a filter on it to like the whole way to visually make your business represent whatever it is you're doing. I've done more driving this last year than I have for a long time. Didn't necessarily like it, but the one thing I realized that if you could see them in your rear view mirror, you're in front of them. So you have some rights. Nice little farm here. This is caught in my documentary too, but it was much darker and grayer. It's about this almost, no, it's in about 2 weeks from today. Okay, Dr. Pierce's favorite prescription. This will be our last point of interest here. It was a patent medicine. It was from the East Coast. It had a bunch of botanicals in it, and its main thing, if you look it up, was that it was heavily advertised. And there are 2 barns here with that on there, and that's like a landmark. That's up there with the top 5, up there with the temple. Oldie from. All right, I'm going to sign off now. Those mountains you see in the distance are the beautiful Wellsville mountains. Anyone who's here for just a bit will begin to appreciate them. Ponta Sardine.